Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Anyway, it is that time of the week for your weekly Clear Lake, California fishing report. Now, I know I missed last week, and I want to apologize for that. I had some back issues, but I had a bunch of my angling buddies come up and spent the weekend with me last weekend. So I'm going to make this a 2-week fishing report. So. What worked for my buddies when they came up? Well, they all have the forward-facing sonar, and they took advantage of that technology, and they fished 3 days while they were up here. They had over 20 pounds every single day they were up here, and the biggest bag Chris and Mike had, I believe they broke the 25-pound range, and every single one of their bites came shaking that little freaking minnow, just a jig head with a minnow invitation, and that's how Chris and Mike got all of their bites. And Mike was in the back just blind casting, and I'm going to try to post a picture. Hopefully it'll work. My buddy Mike ended up catching over a 7-pounder with that technique, just blind casting out of the back out of the boat. And I'll just tell you, they were mainly fishing in the narrows. And Chris's father Armand was up here as well, and he was fishing the same way, same areas, but he was mainly getting his better fish on the Alabama rig. So the Alabama rig is starting to make a showing and doing its thing now. So Alabama rig, and what else did Armand get bit on? I think he got him some jig bites. But that's what worked for them. And me myself, I finally bounced back. I spent the week just getting my boat tournament ready. You guys have hopefully seen those videos. If not, go check those out. So spent the majority of the week while I was resting my back just trying to get my boat up and ready and tournament ready, and that worked out. So I've been out the last couple of days, and let me just show you what's been working for me. Let's just go right to the number one bait before I show you everything else. The old underspin. You can see this one has paid its dues. This is the CMF underspin this is the Slim Swimmer. Anyway, this is just one of my favorite baits. I just like the way it swims and the way it catches a lot of fish. It's a good durable bait, so that's why I choose to go with that one. But your Kitech or just anything's going to work just fine. But the underspin has been tough for me to beat. And of course, you guys know I've got forward-facing sonar now, so I'm employing a lot of these techniques, just trying to learn them. This is a 6 Sense float shad or something like that. I'm really liking this bait because the profile, see how that's going to lay down on the bottom. It's got the fins and everything, so I guess that's called mooching, fishing it like that. But anyway, I'm really liking that bait and that setup, so I'm practicing with that, trying to get better. And of course, just targeting the suspended fish with just a ball head jig and throwing that out there. Not having a lot of luck with it just because I don't have the technique figured out yet, but we'll get there. It's just all part of the learning curve. There's definite learning curve on that forward-facing sonar. But anyway, jigs are getting bit. There's a lot of other YouTubers out there that are posting content, and the jigs are getting bit really well. Clear Lake is basically just wide open. It's just the bite is really, really, really good right now. You can come up and you can just target absolute giant bags, or you can come up here and just have the time of your life and catch them till you get sick of catching them, even though they'll all be little bitty buggers. But the A-rig, it's time to show up with your A-rig tied on, and I've got the Berkley Nessie tied on right now, but this is going to get switched over to the River to Sea light trout here really quick. This is just a fun one to fish. I just like freaking throwing these things around. It's just kind of fun. But it's time to get serious and get them big girls to start eating. So that's when I'm going to go over to the my hard glide baits and start throwing that, my favorite, the S-Waver. So for what that's worth, there's that. And of course, you always got to have yourself a swim bait tied on. This is the CMF Chubby Chaser. I got it rigged up on an underspin, but I'm also going to be putting my beloved Trash Fish back on deck today and start swimming that thing around, because I know she's going to get bit, because she just never does me wrong. And of course, the shaky head. You just get shallow, throw that around docks, and yeah, you're going to get bit and have yourself a good time. But there you go. That's what's on. So conditions. Let's get over here. and show you guys Mr. Bubsy gauge. We are officially at 6.06 on the Rumsey gauge, according to my Google search this morning. And you guys can see in here, I've probably got about 1.5 feet of visibility, a slight brown greenish tint to the water. But I've been staying really close to home. I've been up into the Narrows, I've been over to Buckingham, but mostly I've been fishing in the Rattlesnake Arm. And I'm finding on average 3-foot visibility. And I don't know what it is about these water temperatures, but I'm still hovering around 52. That's like 3 weeks in a row where I've been hovering around 52, and we've just got insane couple of days here the last few days. We've had some severe wind, but it's like it's January. I'm out here in a sun shirt and, sorry about this, shorts. In January, I mean, there's people in the nation ice fishing right now, and we're out here in sun shirts and shorts. So you gotta love that part. But anyway, boat traffic hasn't been that bad at all. So I don't know what there is going on as far as events or anything like that. It's usually not a big deal this time of year, and like I say, it's just the beauty of Clear Lake is just, I mean, just that alone makes it worth the trip just to get up here and just enjoy the beauty of Lake County. I absolutely love it up here. But there you have it. I got you the water temperature, I got you the water clarity, and what these suckers are up here eating for me. I mean, everybody's a little bit different. That's just my input. There's a lot of guys that are 1,000 times better than me on this lake, but they're a little bit tight-lipped. Bobby Tyler will give you the what's what. So anyway, I appreciate you guys supporting me and watching the channel. And like I like to say, when you get up here, treat people the way you want to be treated. Respect the resource, and peace out, baby.